Executive Magazine, independent thinking for the discerning mind.
Aleppo, the once beating heart of the Syrian economy, is being laid to waste. Homes, hospitals, schools and factories are all targets. The sprawling markets are deserted. An airstrike has levelled a family home. 10 people killed, 3 of them children. The destruction rains from the skies, from fighter jets, attack helicopters and artillery. The opposition's light arms are no defence. Mustafa Shaban was a successful businessman in Aleppo and a member of the city's Chamber of Commerce. He now helps fund the opposition's Free Syrian Army.
ولكن كان النظام يفعل مع رجال الأعمال الذين يقفون مع الحراك الثوري الموجود في المدينة، فكان يمارس عليهم، يخطف أبنائهم، فيحرق مستودعاتهم، فيحرق مصانعهم، بالإضافة يغتال البعض منهم من قبل عناصر تسمى الشبيحة.
Industry in the city has ground to a halt. This machinery store was shelled, so the workers brick up the front to stop looters stealing the goods. The neighbourhood was an old industrial hub, but the thousands of small and medium-sized factories have all been abandoned. The fuel stations in FSA territory have also been deserted. Many of the owners were kidnapped and ransomed, and once they were released, they fled. Most of the petrol is now smuggled into the region by the Bedouins. They buy from the government and sell to the FSA. But the fuel is full of impurities and costs twice as much as it did before the uprising. In the Aleppo countryside, expensive and irregular fuel is choking agriculture. Highly inflated fertiliser prices, rising labour costs and unsafe transport routes are also taking their toll. Farmers warn of a food crisis in the winter. This small-scale landowner employs around 20 workers on a plot just north of Aleppo.
Our work is ruined. There's nothing growing, no potatoes, nothing. In any case, we can't move our goods very far as there are too many dangers on the road. The price of my workers has also doubled this season. Rent, fuel, wages, everything has become expensive.
In Aleppo city, fruit and vegetable sellers are among the few vendors still open. But getting the produce from the fields to the markets is fraught with danger. This trader's stall is only metres from a recent airstrike.
حتى الخضرة عم نروح ما في خضرة تدخل على البلد، ما في أكل، ما في كذا، عارفين علي؟ يعني ما في مواد غذائية تدخل على البلد. بدنا ناخذ البندورة صارت 25، صار كل شيء بالنار. البندورة مثل هالوقت هي باخذها ب10، 5. شلون علي؟ البندورة. شلون علي؟ البطاطا كذلك 7 ب8، ما كان هلا 25 سعرها. شلون علي؟ يعني شغلة كبيرة يعني ما هو.
The fighting has brought chaos to the streets, and kidnappings, extortion and looting are common. Many of Aleppo's businessmen and middle classes are fleeing with their families from the threats. Abdul Karim Sayed was a prominent trader in Aleppo and has served as a senator in the parliament. Criminals have ransacked his stock on more than one occasion, so he has moved his operations to Lebanon.
يعني حاليا الخسارة المجتمعية اللي ممكن يتأثر فيها بسوريا، المجتمع السوري تحديدا، هي خسارته لنخبه من رجال دين ورجال أعمال ورجال صناعيين ورجال سياسة. هذا السبب كمان، وحتى رجال العلم اللي عندهم ممكن هذا إما بيكون مستهدف من أحد الأطراف لموقفه السياسي من الأزمة الحالية، أو بيكون هو فعليا تخوفه من وجوده لعدم شعوره بالأمان فعم يهاجر. هي الهجرة هي اللي عم تساوي عملية تفريغ المجتمع السوري.
The exodus from Aleppo has gutted the city's trade and industry hubs. The Sheikh Najjar industrial city used to employ over 35,000 people. It is now a ghost town. Those who remain in Aleppo face crippling inflation and food shortages. and are condemned to being witnesses to their city's destruction.